Sometimes things don't go as planned, like losing my phone to a thief or accidentally sneaking into a mansion. But hey, I've got some good news too. Big plans for next winter.
My phone was stolen. My Samsung S24 Ultra phone was stolen. It was pickpocketed right out of my purse at La Concha, that market where the driver had to chase a guy off the bus with a baseball bat. That one. So I am I bought a cheap Redmi A2. Yes, I know, it's your grandma's phone. Yes, I know. But I hope it will do the trick for now until I can raise enough money to probably buy another Samsung S24. Although when I called Samsung and asked them if they could do anything for me, was my phone covered under warranty? Was theft covered under warranty? Of course not. It's not covered under my Visa because I purchased it more than 90 days ago. And it's and the and Samsung said that they really couldn't do anything for me. There are no discounts or coupons, but the S25s are out. Should I take a look at those? Let me know if you have tried the S25s. I don't even think they're making them yet, but let me know what you think. I'm also considering an Asus Zenfone 11. I used to have a Zenfone 9. Oh, I love that phone. It was a pretty sweet phone. It's got the same processor as the Samsung S24 that I had, the Snapdragon 8, I think. So I'll decide probably when I get back to Canada. But so that's what my good news is. My good news. I have decided, I have made up my mind where I'm going to go next winter. Next winter already. I have considered a lot of places, many places. For the summer, I'm gonna go back to Canada and spend it with my family. Enjoy some trekking there in Canada, and just have some family time because really my family hasn't seen me much the last 2 years. I have been traveling. Be sure to check out my other adventures. If you aren't already a subscriber of this channel, click that subscribe button, give me a like, and check out my other adventures. But yes, I've decided where I'm going next winter, in the fall of 2025. I considered a lot of places. I considered Thailand, Laos,
Albania.
Mexico again, Belize. I explored that. Ecuador. I considered Argentina, Chile. Where else have I considered? Costa Rica. So my criteria for choosing a place, because if you're not familiar with my channel, here's what I do. I'll travel to one place for 5-6 months and I'll really get to know the area and live there, live amongst the locals. I don't try to do touristy stuff. Yes, this place in Cochabamba, Bolivia is pretty nice. It's pretty nice. It's got a pool. I'm I'm like right here on the pool. And it is nice. In Mexico, my accommodations were far less luxurious, but really nice still. I lived on a ranch in the mountains in Mexico, in El Tuito, and it was heavenly. So my selection criteria is, number one, it's got to be affordable. The place that I stay at has to be affordable, plus the countryside itself has to be affordable. Affordable food, affordable cost of living. So I'm not going to Amsterdam. Sorry. Uh, but then the place has to be warm in wintertime. In Canada, it's right now they're under a extreme cold warning. It's 40 below Celsius in Canada right now. In my city where I live in Winnipeg, it's 40 below right now. So it's got to be warm where I go for winter. Number three, it has to have some hiking trails, some long distance hiking trails, mountains where I can backpack in and explore that nature of the area. And four, it's got to be relatively safe. I know you're thinking, why are you in Bolivia? But you know what? South America is really not that scary. Um, it's exploring new places is what a lot of people are afraid of. Any place new, it's scary. And yes, it's scary. I do this alone. I move and live in a place for 5, 6 months on my own. I know nobody. I didn't even know Spanish until I went to Mexico for 6 months, and I know a little bit of Spanish now. I am not, I won't say I'm fluent. I won't do a video in Spanish tomorrow. But so there, so those are my criteria for selecting a location. And for fall 2025, where I'm going, drum roll, it's the Philippines. I will be staying in Philippines from October to February of 2026. And I'm super pumped about that. I've got an Airbnb booked already. The host family seems like really genuine people. They're surfers. There's lots of mountains and waterfalls and places to hike. Um, I think there are backpacking locations. I will get to know a few. And the idea was kind of prompted by a subscriber, Argent Rock. Thank you so much for suggesting your beautiful country to me. I am so looking forward to exploring the more than 7,000 islands of the Philippines.
Speaking of unexpected turns, let me tell you about that time I got my own private mansion tour before being booted out of the palace.
Oops, I just got kicked out. I don't know how, I just walked in.
When a viewer told me that I must take a coffee at the Palacio Portales, I accepted the challenge. What I didn't expect is getting kicked out of the place. After enjoying a delicious breakfast at the tea house, I stepped out for a tour of the grounds. Built in the early 20th century, the Palacio Portales was commissioned by wealthy tin baron Simon Patino. The palace's design was inspired by famous European landmarks, including the Versailles in France, influencing the gardens and exterior design. The games room is an imitation of Granada's Alhambra, and the Vatican City in Italy, inspiring the main hall's design. The opulent mansion is furnished with some of the finest imported materials available at the time: Carrara marble, French wood, Italian tapestries, and delicate silks. Just enormous amount of marble, decorated, chandeliers everywhere. I can't help but get the feeling how one must have thought when they were invited to this palace, it would have been such a rare treat to be invited to this place. Wow, there's even an old telephone. My curiosity peaked when I saw a set of stairs leading to I don't know where. That's when he saw me.
Oops, I just got kicked out of there. I am not supposed to be in there. There's that place is only open by tour. I don't know how. I just walked in. Anyway, the tours start at 3 p.m. every day. Right now it's just they're just cleaning it. That's why it was open. And the tours cost 25 Bolivianos. So if I wanted to, I could come back for a tour, but I've already had a tour myself, so I probably won't. And anyway, that's the tour. I hope you enjoyed it with me.
Travel's always full of surprises, some great, some not so great. But no matter what happens, the adventure keeps going.